So let's build our Meshnology N35. We've got all our bits out of the packaging now. We've got our case, which comes in two parts. Obviously separate these two out. We've got a little bag of tricks. We've got our Heltec V4 battery, our antennas and our SMA and Apex connectors. And then this for some little sticky bits and screws and bolts and all the rest of it. So what you get in the box here, we've got 4 screws here, long ones. I suggest that they would be probably to connect this together, to connect the cases together. We've got some buttons, some of them little bolty bits. Here we've got some nice little soft sticky back bits there, which might give us a little bit of cushioning, and 2 small screws as well, and these 4 little bolts. From the look of these, I would suggest that these little square bolts slip into the side here, so that when you are connecting your case, these will slip through and they're not relying on the 3D printed plastic. So they will, let's get the right screwdriver, these will connect through and these will connect and pull in on the metal. So that's cool. And that's one of the things I love about Meshnology, is the quality and attention to detail. Like most providers sometimes with 3D cases will just rely on the screw biting into the 3D plastic, and over a period of time that will deteriorate, where these have got these nice little metal inserts. You just drop into this hole and then they're relying on a nice even uniformed mechanical fixing for that. So yeah, I really appreciate and really like that attention to detail and those additional little touches that sort of set these guys apart for me. So yeah, very impressed with that to start with. So first of all, we've got a little sticky there. I'll use that probably from a battery. We've got a little sticky there. Don't know what I'll use that for right now. We seem to have two buttons. We've got two, but that's cool as well. So look at that. Depending on what you are using, and hopefully you can see that. Oh, I'm blocking the light. But if you can see that, there's a V3 and a V4 stamped on the buttons. So depending on which board you're using, check to make sure if you're using the Heltec V3, use this button set. If you're using the V4, use that button set. And by the look of it, it just looks like one of them's a little bit deeper than the other, to make sure it gets those buttons, which is cool. So I am using the V4, so let's get rid of you in there so I don't mistakenly put you in there, because God knows I probably will. There's a circular and a square hole with these, so just be aware of that. Right, first of all, let's make sure we get this in the right orientation. Make sure USB-C goes to the right end. We do not want to try and mistakenly get that in there. Obviously, once that's seated in a nice position, there's no other additional sort of screws. There's one little screw in the corner there. Drop this into place. Make sure the screen lines up nicely. Get your non-magnetized screwdriver, just to keep things interesting, and affix this little bad boy down. But before you affix this little bad boy down, to save you losing your goddamn mind, or it might just be me that does that, but let's attach our antenna. The one thing I do love about the Heltecs is they nicely put the Apex connector on the edge, so in theory you think you'd be able to get that well, but the screen normally doesn't allow. Oh, got it on that. That was quick for me. I'm getting better at this. Normally you end up breaking your fingers on it, but yeah, that's definitely a me problem. And again, line that up properly, make sure that's in a nice position that we can sort of loop that down and back up. Shall we try and get this in there first as well? Learn by my mistakes, boys and girls. So what we could do to make it even easier, put that there, put that through first. Yep, see, we're cooking on gas together now, aren't we? And then USB-C to the bottom, put that down. Yeah, look at this. Oh, I could sing a song. I'm so happy with myself there. All I need now is my actual magnetic screwdriver. That'd make me happier. And yeah, get one of these little panads and just put that into position, and this is going to lock your screen down so that when you're pressing the buttons that I've not put in, it'll push it down. So doing a good job of this, aren't I? So push your buttons in and then put it all into position, make sure it's all neat, and then screw that baby into place. Let's see if this is the final time that I put this in and don't take it out. Do you reckon that we might have to pull it out again? Experience tells us it's highly likely, isn't it? But no, this is super simple. I'm just being a silly sausage, just being a silly goose. And there we go. Don't over tighten it. Obviously you are relying on 3D plastic there, so just don't over tighten that. Oh, nice little click on those buttons. We love a nice little click. That's cool. I like that. That's in position. I'm happy with that. Is everybody happy with that? I'm happy with that. Obviously another thing that's quite cool as well is, if you can see, there is a hexagonal insert and cut out in the 3D plastic, so just make sure when you put in your antenna in that it does sit in there nicely. Get your washers back on. Screw that up. Hand tighten that for now. And then get your antenna on. Happy days. God damn it. I didn't put the battery on. It's not like I've not made about 15 of these goddamn devices. Why do I do it every time to myself, eh? Honestly. Right, battery. I just could see which one. Right. So now I've got the battery plugged in, just make sure that bends back round nicely. And we'll put this in for the 1,000,000th time. Again, just because I'm an idiot. It's not like I've not made these countless times, but hey ho. Sometimes you never learn, do you? Again, remember not to over tighten that once you've undone it and tightened it 1,000,000 times. And then hopefully this battery will nicely sit in there beautifully. It does. Oh, look at that. There's not even a rattle on that. That's perfect. Whoever designed that, well played, sir. Love it. Right then, let's get this case back on, and it doesn't particularly look to have a way. Does that need the sticker? Does that need this? Oh, I might do. Let me stick this. I'm going to stick this to the back just to give it a nice little bit of compression, just to make sure. It wouldn't be in there if it wasn't needed, would it? So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my first one in this corner. Yeah, I think with this one I'm also going to put meshcore on this one. I've come away from meshtastic recently after trying meshcore. It's absolutely fantastic. But there we go, LoRa mode on. So again, you'll have reset, and then you'll have your toggle mode, which will go through the thingies. What obviously at the minute, this has just got the stock firmware on it, so it won't be doing anything. And yeah, nice little screen, love it. Obviously this isn't waterproof at all in any way, shape or form, with these holes in the side and all the rest of it, so just be aware not to be a dingbat, and don't keep it out if it's raining or bad. But yeah, other than that, nice, happy days. I love it. So yeah, we'll get this flashed, we'll get meshcore on it, and we'll get going, and hopefully do some more demo videos with it out in the wild. So yeah, have fun guys, and remember, like, subscribe, stay safe. So now we've got it built, it feels really nice. The mechanical fixings in those little inserts make it really solid, and that back plate is really solid on. Obviously USB-C is just better for everyone. You've got a nice button feel. These buttons click and feel really nice. They don't feel like they're going anywhere, which is good. Obviously the Meshnology artwork and this sort of printing detail is really well done. Obviously whoever's doing your 3D printing is doing a very nice job. You've got a really big and robust gear loop there, and I don't have any. Obviously, antenna wise, you'll get your stock antenna, but I'd like to put one of those flat whale tail ones on this that I've got one of the other devices to really give it some ampage, especially with this V4 version board, see what it can really do. Got some nice holes in the side there, which I imagine are going to be for the speaker, so nicely hear that nice and loud and clear, and it feels really well with that with that 3000 milliamp battery. This is going to last quite a while, I imagine, so it's going to be a nice node to be able to sort of just take with you and not worry that it's going to sort of run out. That's what I quite like about these Heltechs, that they last a long time. With a good charge, if you're out on the hill or you're out and about, they're not going to let you down. They're going to last a long time and they're going to keep going. And yeah, you're not going to be caught short and let down by these, which is really cool. So yeah, really like it, love it. Thank you Meshnology for sending these out. I really appreciate any support for the channel and what you guys do for me. So yeah, absolutely love it. Head over to their website. They've got not just LoRa gear, we have a wealth of all sorts of different things as well, some amazing products, and they keep sort of adding to it as well. So yeah, keep up the good work, guys, and thank you very much, and thank you for the continued support. Peace. Yep, so after doing that quick build, I've put this little bad boy whale tail, like a platypus tail antenna on, so let's see what this can do.